Hello, and welcome to You People. I am your host. My name is Roy Koshi. I am very glad to have you watch right now. I can feel you watching. Anyways, right now you're probably asking yourself, what is You People? Well, you're asking yourself this question, but you yourself don't know the answer to this question, because why would you know the answer? So you're asking the wrong person. Okay, well, we have a really big show tonight, very exciting, so we will start things off with a monologue joke. Here we go. A Wall Street intern gave up her position at the Wall Street firm she was working at to pursue a career in porn. Yeah, she was quoted as saying, "I want to really up my game in screwing people." So we don't really have a live studio audience here, so you at home, I'm just going to give you some time and space to go ahead and laugh at that joke. So go ahead and wrap up the laughter. If you're quoting the joke to people around you, go ahead and wrap that up too. Okay, great. Thank you so much for enjoying that joke. We here at You People worked really hard on it. Very exciting show tonight, and I just want to bring on my guest. He was an up-and-coming rap artist in the 1980s, and he was, you know, this up-and-coming star in hip-hop, and then in late 1990, unfortunately, due to complications from a rare kidney disorder, he fell into a coma. This coma lasted for about 24 years, but miraculously, he came out of this coma in late December of last year, 2014. So we are very excited to have him on the program. We're going to talk to him about his career in hip-hop as well as his plans for the future. So please welcome to the program, Kool Komanche Flow. Welcome. All right.
Yeah, no, it's my pleasure to be here.
Oh, yeah. Great to have you. Here's a mic here. So, cool. Thank you for being on the program. We really are happy to have you here. So, just for our audience, I just want to give a little bit of background. Now, you grew up in Queensbridge, New York, which is kind of a famous region for hip hop.
Yeah. I came up in the Queensbridge projects. Used to run with Marley Marl and Juice Crew. You know, all those cats. MC Shan, Cool G Rap, Roxanne Shante.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you ran with some of the best and learned from some of the best.
You know it.
Cool, yeah. And then in 1987, you put out your own solo album called Feel the Flow. I think we have the album cover here. There you go, Kool Komanche Flow, Feel the Flow. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, with Feel the Flow, I was really just trying to put myself out there to get people to know who I was, where I was from, and what the Kool Komanche Flow was all about.
Yeah. Well, actually, I had that cassette when I was a kid.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, right on, man.
Yeah. It was, yeah.
Yeah, good looking out.
Yeah. And then, so after that album came out, you started to work on a new album between 87 and 1990. And without getting into too much detail, you had some medical complications that halted the process of this new album.
Yeah, you know, I had to have a couple of surgical procedures to take care of my health problems, you know, my kidneys and all, but with all due respect, I don't want to dwell on the past. I want to talk about the present and the future.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
It's 2015, Kool Komanche Flow is back.
Great, yeah. And in fact, you know, you just came out of your coma, and you're already working on some new tracks.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know, I got to lay down a little bit of smackdown on you know, some whack punks out there who was trying to rip on Kool Komanche Flow, saying he was down, out. Nah, I'm in and I'm back.
Yeah, and actually, you have you actually have some music here that you brought tonight that you want to premiere on here on You People.
Oh yeah, yeah. You know, I got this track that's gonna talk about this young kid from Brooklyn, tried to come at me in a cypher session in 1990, say I was over and done with out there. Nah, man, I'm here to show him that Kool Komanche Flow is still in charge.
All right, so let's just drop that beat.
Yeah. Ooh. Yo, Kool Komanche's Flow's back, and my return's glorious. But I got a beef with that kid Notorious. Trying to come at me, tell me I'm a fall. But yo, check your pants, you're not Biggie, just small. Yo, you're nothing but a wannabe fat boy loser, making me laugh like you was a lame boozler. Yo, Trying to call yourself like your B.I.G., but you know, my boss ill gangster rhymes will make it straight up flee.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, cool. Yeah.
That's going out to you, Notorious, Biggie Smalls, whatever you want to call yourself. You're on notice, man. You got to come back, tell me what you think about that. I dare you.
Okay, well, so that was a diss for Notorious B.I.G.
Yeah.
But I just, I don't mean to deflate your diss, cool, but Notorious B.I.G. won't really respond to you. He's no longer around.
Oh, he must have heard that Kool Komanche Flow was back and coming for his whack ass.
Well, he's actually deceased.
Deceased?
Yeah, he died.
Was this recent? I mean, I know the brother was hefty. Did he have a heart attack or?
No, he was actually murdered. He was gunned down.
Murdered?
Yeah. I'm sorry that you had to find out the news here like this. Sorry.
No, man. It's all right. You know, the Kool Komanche just got to keep flowing. I got some more tracks out there.
Yeah.
You know, talking about some other people maybe that was calling me whack back in the day. And I'm gonna show them what's what.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, you got another track for us, I understand.
Yeah. You know, I got this one that's about this cat who came out from the West Coast, was visiting, and you know, he tried to rip on me, say that I was old news, over and done with, and I wasn't about to have that. So, you know, I don't even want to talk about it. Let's just drop the beat.
Let's drop the beat.
Leaving MCs behind like the dryer lost your blue sock. But I'm coming for a fool named Tupac. You try and blowing in from the west like the wind through the back door. But I'm gonna knock your wind out, send you crying back to Mama Shakur. Yo, you trying to come at Comanche, but you blew it, cause you sound erotic like you was Richard Lewis. Go back to Cali, go underneath the ocean, cause Kool Komanche, you can't stand it when he's flowing.
All right. Okay.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay. We could just cut that beat. So that was a diss for Tupac.
Yeah, Tupac Shakur. You know, I'm coming for you. You know, you tried to trifle with me back in the day, but you know, Kool Komanche Flow is back and waiting to hear from you.
Okay. Well, you're not gonna hear from Tupac either. He's no longer with us.
What happened to Tupac?
Also murdered. He was also gunned down.
Damn.
In '96, yeah.
Damn, son. How many brothers out there are just, you know, are just getting cut down for spitting a rhyme?
Well, they're being cut down for a lot less these days, but that's a whole nother broader social problem that we don't have time to get into. Anyways, just to catch you up. So basically what happened was that Notorious B.I.G. and Tupac were feuding on tracks and records first, and then in '96, Tupac was gunned down. Many thought that Notorious B.I.G. and his camp was behind that. And then in '97, Notorious B.I.G. was gunned down, and a lot of people thought that that was for retaliation for Tupac. But again, both cases are actually unsolved. There was never an official murder, never an official conclusion. So,
wait a second. Am I gonna get smoked for coming on your show? I mean, I was just dissing both of them.
No, I don't think. I think you're fine. I think that feud died a long time ago with the both of them. So I'm pretty certain you're okay.
All right.
Well, actually, I just want to know. I just know something about your rhymes just now. I noticed that you name some stand-up comedians in your rhymes, like Lane Boozler and Richard Lewis. Are you a big fan of stand-up comedy?
Oh, I tell you, man, hip hop is always gonna be my one true love, but I gotta give respect to the comedians out there. You know, with the healing power of laughter, I feel like they are the real healers. You know, I love checking out Caroline's Comedy Hour,
Yeah.
A&E at the Improv, night after night with my man Alan Havey. You know, whenever I'm not in the studio.
Cool. I'm glad you had that outlet. That's great.
Yeah. And right before my coma, I learned how to program my VCR, so I'm gonna catch up on these cats making me laugh.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Yeah. That's great. Cool. And I'm glad you had that outlet while you're still producing your own work.
Yeah. You know, I got some more material.
Okay.
You know, I got to talk about this one kid. He was a young kid coming up from the Bronx and trying to start stuff with Kool Komanche Flow.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. Okay.
Back in the day.
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. All right. So we got that track ready. We got the music here. So let's drop that beat. Good. Yeah. All right.
Yo, step off the Kool Komanche Flow, cause my rhyme book weighs a ton. But I'm coming for a fool kid. His name is Big Pun, and I gotta tell you,
let's cut the music, Comanche. Sorry, that was a diss towards Big Pun, right?
Yeah.
He's also dead.
They shot him too?
No, he died of a heart attack actually. Like what you thought about Notorious B.I.G. So he, yeah.
Man, are there any rappers left?
Yeah, I mean, well, there's a ton of rappers out there right now, but I mean, you know, from your time, there's, you know, Cool G Rap is still around. KRS-One.
Yeah.
Still puts out albums. Public Enemy.
Yeah. Chuck D.
Yeah. So there's some people around.
What about Heavy D? Because he tried to start something.
Yeah, he's dead too.
You kidding me?
Pulmonary embolism, I think, was how he died, and he also had heart disease. So that was. But I mean, cool. I want to call something out, if you don't mind. I'm noticing a bit of a pattern here. This new album that you're working on, all these tracks, they seem to be all diss tracks. Am I wrong about that, or?
Well, you know, the Kool Komanche Flow has got to address the haters out there, but you know, I also like to mix it up. I want to bring in a little bit of that comedy, a little bit of fun and positivity. So I was thinking about reaching out to my man, the Fresh Prince, and maybe do something on this next album.
The Fresh Prince?
Yeah, you know, parents just don't understand.
Okay, the Fresh Prince. That's Will Smith.
Yeah. I think his name was Will. You know, he did that joint with Jazzy Jeff. I think I could beat Mike Tyson, and when I heard that, I got this idea. Me and him could team up and do this track about us taking on the Iron Sheik and Hulk Hogan, just mixing up that comedy and rap. And bringing that energy.
That's a great idea. I'm just I don't think that's going to happen because Will Smith doesn't really rap anymore. No.
Come on.
No. He's not dead. He's not dead. Quite the opposite. Will Smith became a massive, huge international movie star.
Oh yeah. He was trying to get with that acting stuff back in the day. Yeah.
Yeah. So and it worked out. Like he's a huge star. So he's probably. I'm not trying to. Nothing personal.
No, man. Listen, I know Fresh from back in the day, and you know, movies are not that rap. It never leaves your blood. So you know, I'll send him a page, and you know, me and Fresh will get into the studio.
Well, that's another thing. He probably doesn't have a pager.
You just said he's a big movie star. He's not gonna have a pager.
Well, nobody really uses pagers anymore. Everyone uses smartphones now to communicate with each other, which means Will Smith probably has a really amazing smartphone.
What is a smartphone?
Well, it's a phone you carry around, and it can make phone calls, but it can also take pictures and take video too. Record.
You bugging, man? Really?
Yeah. No, I'm not bugging at all. And it can, you can send email with it. You can.
So it sends your mail.
Email, electronic mail.
So the post office is doing something electronic with your mail, and then you got to call them up to send it out?
No, the post office is not involved at all. It's email, which is on the internet, which is this network of well, you know what, Cool? I can explain all this to you off the air. We just don't have a ton of time to get into it on the air, but I can.
So you're telling me nobody uses pagers anymore?
Only doctors in a hospital when they're on call, but pretty much nobody else uses them.
Man, I mean, I had this track. I was gonna talk about that company Motorola, that beeper company, because I had a faulty pager back in the day, and they would not exchange that thing.
Oh, damn. I'm really sorry, Cool, about. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Man, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this album.
Well, you said you had like a lot of different ideas. I'm sure there's something I'm sure you got something here,
Oh, man, I gotta check. I got one here that's about this chain record store. They wouldn't stock my album back in the day because they said it wasn't selling. It was censorship at its finest. The song's called The Tower Falls.
Is that about Tower Records?
Oh, come on.
Yeah, they closed down.
Oh, man. What am I?
I'm sorry.
I mean, I got one more here, but man, I don't even want to get into it.
Well, what's it about? Let's give it a shot.
Nah, I mean, this cat is probably dead.
Who are you talking about?
Alan Alda, that guy from MASH. Listen, I was at a VH1 Studios party, and him with his little smirk and stuff, and was trying to make a joke about where's the fire, talking about my clothes and stuff.
Well, Alan Alda's still alive, actually. Yeah.
Yo, what? Alan Alda is alive.
Yes, you can diss Alan Alda.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, you still got some music prepared. Yeah, let's.
Yeah, let's drop another beat. Let's do this.
Okay, let's do it.
All right. All right. Yo, you'll never catch Comanche acting all cockeyed, but I gotta throw on my TV when I see Hawkeye. Yo, trying to talk about my clothes, but my rhymes are so much meaner. Looking at you, Alan, all of that turtleneck's a crime and misdemeanor. Yo, call up Jamie Farr to put your dress on, cause I'm gonna destroy you with my wit like Taylor Negron. Yo, I gotta tell you, I'm coming like the Hulk when I see you smirking on MASH, cause Kool Komanche Flow's gonna smash.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that was really cool.
And that Alan Alda is for you, trifling guy. And you could bring whatever heat you want to. Come back at me.
Yeah. So, Alan Alda, if you would like to respond to this diss, you're welcome to come on You People and do so. Yeah, you are welcome to create your own battle rap, or you can compose one of your droll, humorous essays that you're known for. Okay, well, great. Kool Komanche Flow, it's been an honor to have you on the program. I've been a fan for years, so thank you so much for being here, and best wishes on your comeback. Welcome back.
Thank you, man. It's been my pleasure to be here. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Peace in the Middle East.
Peace in the Middle East. Yep. They haven't figured that out still, but
all right.
Maybe one day they will. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk to you for the remainder of this portion about social awkwardness. This right here is a cheese and meats and crackers plate. Now, folks, do you enjoy going to parties? I'll tell you something, I don't anymore, because I don't like interacting with people at parties. I used to like interacting with people at parties in my 20s because I didn't know who I was. I was just faking it, and I was okay with faking it. But now, I don't know what to say to anybody anymore. It's ridiculous. But anytime I go to a party, I love the spread that they offer. This is all I like about going to parties. And that must make me socially awkward. I mean, I tell you what, you invite me to your party and you have one of these spreads, what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend my time by the spread, and I'm just going to sit here and take 2 crackers, take the salami that's oversized in relation to this cracker, and then I'm just going to fold it up. And I'm going to take a piece of cheddar, and I'm going to make a little sandwich. This is not a sandwich, but it is a sandwich now because I just now made it a sandwich. But every time I do this, I'm like, oh yes, I just created something. This is the accomplishment of my day so far, this little cracker sandwich. And some guy comes over and he's like, oh, hey, Paul, as I'm about to take a bite, hey, I'm Paul. And I'm just like, I'm trying to eat a sandwich, Paul. Jeez. What's the matter with you? Do you not see what I just created? I'm busy, Paul. And then, you know, he's like, oh boy, wow, who are you friends with? You know, and then, you know, he's in a bad mood for the rest of the evening. And then, like, you know, he accidentally bumps into me or something. And then I look at him because I spilled some wine on me and he kind of spilled some of his beer on himself. And then we look at each other like we're about to fight, but then we realize that we're both almost 40 and nothing's going to really happen. You know, we're going to just go home and complain to our significant others, and they're going to, you know, say, yeah, I know, that's annoying. And the minute we go to the bathroom, they're going to roll their eyes to the point where they're blind. So, but I'm telling you, my experiences at parties has just made me think about social graces and social awkwardness. And here's my point. If you deem somebody socially awkward, why are you doing so? And also, ask yourself this. Who is deciding what social normality is? Who elected these people? I didn't elect anybody. I didn't do that. Nobody consulted with me about that. Social normality, social awkwardness. Yeah, I mean, maybe I'm socially awkward, but maybe I'm just socially awkward in relation to you. I don't like small talk. I can't stand it. But does that make me socially awkward or just more in tune with my own nature and in tune with the nature of the fucking universe, which I don't think likes small talk either, to be perfectly honest. The people that you deem socially awkward, are they really socially awkward, or are they really either incapable or choosing not to buy into your system of bullshit, small talk, keeping it on the surface, civility that you don't really feel? Are they just choosing not to or incapable of engaging a falsehood, a falsity of communication that you've all agreed to for some reason because you're afraid? Yeah, you're afraid. Instead of dealing with your fear, you buy into a system. It's the problem of man. It's the problem of fundamentalism. It's what's been destroying our species since day one. You know? If I ever have a party at my house, which is unlikely because I'm sure after you see this you won't want to come, I'm going to make it a requirement that everyone, you can come to the little snack table, you can get your little crafty stuff, but everyone has to remain silent for 15 minutes. You stand in your own space and you remain silent at the party for 15 minutes. And that awkwardness, that fear of like nothing's happening, I should be, are they looking at me? Oh my God, is something happening? Yeah, you feel that. Just let that permeate. And then after that, 15 minutes, like you might have more of a, what kind of an interaction would you have? Like, wow, I just now looked into my own soul and it screamed back at me, and you know, I think I'm gonna leave this party and go walk across a bridge and go find a mountain to live on. Get back to nature like Henry David Thoreau. Just food for thought. If you're interested in coming to this party, I will invite you, but I understand if you don't want to come. Well, folks, that has been our show. Thank you for watching, you people. Of course, I want to thank my wonderful guest, Mr. Kool Komanche Flow, one more time. It was great having him on. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns about the show, you can email us. You've been seeing the email throughout the show. It's youpeopletalkshow@gmail.com. Thank you so much, and have a good night.
Welcome to Ace Robbie, Talks with a Superstar. Tonight, great guest, the incredible